from BS and Beer Media. It's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the 5.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. It is October 6th, 2025, and we are live. We're going to do some football stuff. But there's a lot of stuff happened this week. There's a lot of basketball stuff happened this weekend too, by the way. But we're mainly focused on football. What happened in college football? What happened in the NFL? Who won? Who lost?
Yeah, Major League Baseball playoffs are going on right now too. Some people are interested in that. I'm not one of them. I did not get interested in the MLB this year. But usually I usually watch the playoffs, but I couldn't even tell you who's in the playoffs. That's how little attention I paid to MLB this year.
Samesies. Couldn't
I
tell
like
you.
college.
I know there's Aaron Judge. That's the only guy I know. Oh, wait, Ohtani. I know that guy. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I know some players, but I don't know if they're in the playoffs or not.
I have no idea, man. I haven't kept up at all. I saw the Yankees, I think, beat the Red Sox to go to whatever next thing is. Let's look it up.
The ALCS or whatever.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I don't know what level they're on. Let's see. They're in the NLDS. That's the National League Division Series. Okay, so there's two of those. Okay, there's two of those going on. Dodgers, Phillies. Dodgers lead 1-0.
Is it a 3-game, 7-game?
I don't know.
Doesn't say
game,
best of.
This is game 2. And then the other NLDS one is Cubs and the Brewers. Cubs made it.
Yeah.
Wow. Cubs are in the postseason.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay. So tomorrow night must be ALDS. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Mariners and Tigers.
Okay.
That one's tied up 1-1. And Blue Jays, Yankees. And Jays are up 2-0.
Ooh. Jays about to play. If the Yankees get eliminated, I might actually get interested in the postseason.
One of these, so that's your final 8, right? So,
yeah.
Let's see. Mariners 90-72. Blue Jays are 94-68. So are the Yankees 94-68. Phillies are 96-66. Brewers are 97-65 overall. So I guess they got the best record. It's the Brewers.
What about the Cubbies? What do they got?
92-70.
Okay.
That's probably.
I just bring it up because I know there are people that are interested in it. I have not paid attention this year. I have not.
I haven't either. No idea.
I'm a college baseball fan. I pay attention in college baseball, but that's about it, man.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
There's just too many games. There's too many games.
Too many, man. And then they'll be like, we'll play a doubleheader, and then we'll play again tomorrow, and then we'll skip a day, and then we'll play another doubleheader. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I can't watch all that. That's insane. Baseball's fun. It was fun to play. I loved playing baseball.
I always thought it would suck to be a pitcher that, like a reliever, and you're in the bullpen every game, but you might only come in like 20 times a season. There's 100 and 1,000 games, and I'm gonna come out in 20 of them. Come on, man.
I know. If you're a starter, you work once every 5 days or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, but the other 4 days you're at the ballpark watching the stupid game though. It's like you can't like go play golf or something on your day,
I don't know. Gotta be there, root on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of crazy stuff kind of happened this weekend. I ended up watching that pro day thing for Arkansas. That was actually really cool, man. It's really cool. Got to see a lot of the team, and then they had Coach like mic'd up through practice, right? So he was like calling keys and telling them what screens to set and what to do here and what to do there. It was very insightful, very good. I liked it a lot. I might watch it again, matter of fact. Not just because the guys were playing and stuff too, but just that part of it was really cool. Like to get, to hear the inside of what the coaching is, and what the terminology is, pin downs and run the highway, or whatever it was he called. It's cool.
So wait, whoa. So they have different terminology now than back when we played, because back when we played it was Scarborough, you dumbass. What the hell are y'all thinking? What you can't go set a screen. Set a screen. When you don't know what to do, set a screen. That was the kind of coaching we got.
I remember learning the offenses, but couldn't tell you what they like. Maybe I could, but they were. Yeah, we didn't have proper coaching in any
sport.
Level.
Looking back on it, on any sport, any level, we had terrible.
Like Coach Payton was a great motivator. Okay, I don't know how great a coach he was, but he was a good motivator. Just like the other guy. What was that one guy's name? Coach, little short hair, little short guy, red hair.
Bird,
older guy.
Coach Bird,
not Bird. No, he was a heavy set guy. This guy was. He could motivate. He was do the best you can with your God-given ability. That guy,
Coach Copeland.
No, that guy was
Coach Brantley.
What was that? He had a daughter that was like a year or two younger than us, or a year younger than us, or
Coach Garner.
Yeah, never mind. I don't know. Anyway, man, I watched all that. It was cool.
He was such a great motivator that he's the only coach I cannot remember. There you go.
Well, I'm not good with names. And to be honest, that was 30 years ago. So
30 plus.
He only coached us the summer. I think you had him before I did, like maybe in the earlier grades. But then from when we were transitioning from the 9th grade to the 10th grade, and we did that like summer workout where we were in the junior high gym and stuff. You remember all that? Sure. He was one of the guys in there he was one of the guys in that thing. But we knew him from like church, and we knew him. He knew us. He knew you. Anyway, forget it. I have to find my yearbook later and look him up. Anyway, I watched that. I watched a lot of football. There was NBA preseason started. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. College basketball going on. A lot of practices and stuff being put out, and these exhibitions are fixing to start happening pretty quick too here in the next couple weeks. So, a lot of stuff, man. Hey, where you want to start? Football?
Hey, quick question. Think fast, okay? Favorite Kool-Aid flavor?
Probably grape.
Okay. All right.
Why you ask?
Because I went out there and I had Gatorades out in the fridge, and there was orange, red, and purple. And I grabbed a fruit punch.
Yeah.
Which is actually my least favorite.
Yeah.
So when I was out of those three, it's my least favorite. When I was coming in, I was like, why did I grab a fruit punch? And it just made me wonder, like,
yeah. You gotta do that sometimes. You gotta take a bullet to get rid of the ones that you don't like as much. You know what I
mean? I'm kind of a weirdo. I'm a lemon lime guy. I like the yellow ones. Not a lot of people like the yellow ones.
I don't really like the Gatorades or that stuff. I don't know why. It's not Kool-Aid.
It's not sugary enough.
It's too good for you.
Yeah.
I don't believe in taking anything that's too good for you.
I know. I remember your Kool-Aid, man. It came out like syrup.
I know. That's why I got the diabetes.
Yeah. You almost gave it to me.
I know, man. Kool-Aid.
I almost got secondhand diabetes, man.
You almost did, dude. You almost did, bro. For real. I gotta go see the doctor today, man. I got an appointment this afternoon, this evening after we get off of here.
I gotta go mow the yard.
I gotta do that when I get home. So
You
all right,
only
we gotta finish
you
up
only
by
have
the way
to,
because
like,
I gotta get
you
out
only-
of here. I gotta be here at 5:30.
You only have to like 6:45. I think the sun sets at 6:45 today.
Oh geez. Okay, well, Dr. Bear,
Central
hurry up, man.
time. Central time. I guess.
The Dr.
Or is
Bear
that
hurry
every
up with his
time
lecture
zone?
then. That's all I,
Is
that's
the
all I know. You
sunset
better
the
hurry up.
same time in every time zone? So if it's 6:45 here, will it be 6:45 in California when the sun sets?
Oh, why are you asking me these mind-blowing questions, bro? Think about that for a second. If it's 6 something here,
Yeah.
it's like 4 something there. Or 3
It's like
something.
but with it, like the sunset here is 6:45.
Mhm.
So is it still 6:45 in California? Like when their sunset, same sun.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah,
their sun
yes,
sets,
yes, it doesn't
okay.
say 4:30. No, it does not do that.
Okay. No, I was thinking like maybe 6:56 or something, like they was like 6 minutes ahead or something. I didn't know.
Oh my gosh, no. That's why they got time zones for just such things like that, and so they can mess up when you watch games and stuff. Be like, oh, where am I at? What am I doing?
Yeah, we're about to hit daylight savings time again. I thought we abolished this. Every year I hear we're going to get rid of this, so we haven't gotten rid of it yet, and we got another one coming up.
Depends on where you live. Some people don't do that. There's a section of Indiana that's like right by the Terre Haute.
Water.
They don't observe that. And then there's, I think Arizona, maybe the whole state of Arizona. I'm not sure.
How does that
For
work
sure.
with TV times and stuff?
I don't know. It's too complicated. It's
Okay.
above my pay grade.
Yeah. It's like Back to the Future. Yeah, the timeline. Trying to keep up with the timeline of Back to the Future, and you know what I'm saying.
Gosh. You've seen Avengers, right? Where he goes, "You trying to tell me you're basing your theory on Back to the Future?"
Yeah, exactly. That's everything I know about time travel. I learned off TV. So
Yeah, me too. Me too.
sure.
Yeah, Back to the Future for sure, man. You gotta be careful with that one. The butterfly effect, that one will mess you up. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you got to stay
Yeah.
away from gamma rays. I don't even know what gamma rays are, but gamma ray turn you into an Incredible Hulk or something.
Transform you. Anyway, all right, we gotta get into this because I gotta get out of here because I go to the doctor. So we got a time limit. All right, so
number one, OSU.
hold on, our SEC picks this week.
Okay.
We both well, actually, I went undefeated this week, so that was pretty cool. But we only had 5 games, so that's not saying much. But and you missed 2, but who could blame you? Florida over Texas. Texas is out of the AP top 25.
So is Penn State, but somehow Notre Dame, the Golden Domers, man, they're still in there. I think they could probably lose 2 more and not drop out of the top 25. So
Probably. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like they're the only 2 lost team. No, they're not. Florida State's top number 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
I think there's some shady stuff going on, like Illinois being in the top 25. And the Pope just happens to be from Chicago, alum of Illinois. Sure.
I thought he was Villanova. He's a Villanova.
I don't remember.
He is. He's a Villanova grad or something like that.
Well, they don't play football at Villanova, do they?
Well, they might here in the future. When they hold on.
They should be. I wonder if they can get like some NIL money from the Vatican.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm wondering
The
if the
Vatican will
Pope
back
is-
them up. Shoot. I mean, what do you think Notre Dame is probably already, right? I mean, the Pope probably gives some to that, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how many guys out there on the field that are playing football are actually Catholic.
I doubt that.
I don't know how that works at Notre Dame or, something like that.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to be Catholic to go to a Catholic school, I guess.
No, surely not. You don't have to be Baptist. Go to a Baptist school.
It seems kind of odd, though. Like, why would you?
Well, I mean,
you know?
if they're the one offering you the scholarship and something that nobody
Yeah,
else
but
is.
if like in your brain you were like, if you weren't playing ball, right, you were like, you know what? I don't want to be a Catholic, but I think I'll go to Notre Dame. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense to me. Seems weird.
You're not a Catholic. Should you even be a Notre Dame fan? You figure all Notre Dame fans are Catholic, right? But that's probably not true.
That's probably not true.
There's probably a lot of kids that watch like former players that played there, like Rocket and stuff like that, and fell in love with them, and never even been to a Catholic service, and they root for Notre Dame.
There's a bunch of them heathen people out there don't believe nothing either. So there you go.
I bet you there might be an atheist or two that goes to Notre Dame. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
No. Wouldn't surprise me.
Be another weird choice.
It is kind of weird choice, isn't it?
Kind
of like rooting for BYU or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and not being a Mormon and rooting for BYU, it's kind of weird.
It is a little weird. I don't know.
How come Scientology ain't got a football team? Huh?
I don't know. Good question.
Supposedly they're like one of the richest churches out there, and I use church in quotes. You figure they'd have a football team, man. You figure they'd have like a college and a football team.
Did you hear about this like Star Wars church in Texas somewhere?
Star Wars church?
That's all Star Wars themed.
Oh, the church is Star Wars themed?
That's what I heard. I don't know if this is true. We should look this up sometime.
So they got like Jesus hanging on the cross, and he's got like a lightsaber hanging or something.
Probably. I have no idea. I just heard someone mention it one time, and I was like, "How does that work?" But I never did get to investigate.
They have this thing called universal Christianity, which is Jesus died for everybody's sins, so we're all going to heaven. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to repent or ask for be saved or anything. We're all going to heaven. Jesus died for our sin, and I'm like, okay,
wow.
How do you get people to come to your church?
Why would he do that?
Besides that, like as a church, how do you get people to come to your service? Like, what's the point in going to church if we're all going to heaven? What's the point of following societal rules if we're all going to heaven?
Because your parents told you need to be a good person.
Okay.
So you think, I need to be a good person. I don't know if they worry about that. I don't think they care. Like, I've talked to a couple people where I thought, you talk so much about yourself. You never talk about anybody else.
Oh my God.
So how do you
one of your ex-wives was like that. She
one of my
she's still that way, dude. That's the only thing that she's interested in is herself. It's these people, you go through their Facebook or their Twitter page and everything is a picture of them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's never a picture of like I don't know, a puppy dog or a house or a day on vacation. It's always selfies and it's like
yeah.
There's more to life than you.
Attention seeking.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Everybody wants to be famous for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't want to be famous, to be honest with you. I don't care about that. I mean, it'd be cool, right? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know
but,
if it would be or not.
It's not like that's my goal in life is to be famous.
Everybody or society, most people want fortune and fame. And fortune wouldn't be bad, but I'm not really interested in the fame part,
Yeah. I don't know. Probably change you. Yeah, it might change.
Fortune or fame?
Fame. Well, either.
I think fame. I don't know, man. I
don't think your problems change when you get famous. That your problems don't change when you get money. You still have the same kind of problems, or just different problems.
You still have problems. They're just different problems.
Yeah.
Like my problem right now is like having to go to work and pay my mortgage and pay my bills and all that. Well, that stuff is solved. If I, strike it rich tomorrow, that's problem solved. But now you find out, oh crap, now I got problems with relationships, or maybe I got problems with,
That's what I'm saying.
Who knows?
Like if your marriage is in trouble, right?
Caitlin Clark ended up having a lot of these celebrities end up with stalkers and stuff like that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need a stalker in my life.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I had one of those in high school. I had a stalker in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't know that. What you mean?
Yeah.
Don't name no names. I don't want to sound.
There was a girl that was very into me, and I was not into her, and she did all kinds of things to get my attention. She'd call my phone and hang up, and she, I had a stalker.
Okay. I might have had one of them too then.
Yeah.
I call them. Never mind. I'm not going into that. Let's move on, dude. I got to get through these games. So Georgia beat up on Kentucky.
Yeah.
Florida, Texas, man.
Good game. I mean, not for Texas, but for Florida. Yeah. Probably saved what's his name's job for another couple of ball games until he loses another one, and then it'll be like, we need to fire this guy. I'd hate to be a head coach in NCAA football, man. Saban set the bar so high that the rest of these universities are like unrealistic in what they want from their coaches.
I know. And if you're a fan of that team, you don't understand that that's so far above everything else that you will never achieve that ever again.
Yeah.
That they're so delusional that they don't understand that. They don't.
Oh, you talking about Alabama fans?
Yeah, they don't see how they could be anything but undefeated every year.
Well, Alabama fans are even worse because they've had two dynasties. They've had two dynasties. They've had a dynasty with Bear Bryant, and they had a dynasty with Nick Saban. So in their heads, they did it once, they did it twice. Surely they can do it a third time.
Do it again.
Which, I mean, that's something you and I don't understand, because like we talk about it all the time, like losing, you got to learn how to win instead of lose. And if you lose all the time, you don't know how to win. You know what I mean?
In a way, yeah.
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 So I kind of get it if you're an Alabama fan, but I don't get it because it's college football and only one team can win the championship.
You can't expect anything every year, especially nowadays, because you could pay these guys. You can get just as good of recruits. That was the thing too, man. For a long time, that's where all the good players went. You know what I mean? Like, so of course they were better than everybody else.
Yeah,
and great coach and great players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you didn't have players transfer. Like you would have a 5-star as a starter, and then you'd have two 4-stars behind him that could be starting at another school, but they're going to sit right. They're going to sit right there at Alabama and wait their turn. And I don't know how Saban did that at the time. I think he was paying money under the table is what I think.
I'm sure he was, actually. He might not have been, but somebody was. Let's see. Who else we got? Oklahoma beat the dog out of Kent State.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for your backup quarterback that his first game was against somebody like that. You know what I mean? Before you jump back into SEC play.
Yeah, I know. No, he didn't look so hot. The defense looked unbelievable again. I don't know. Got Texas next week, this coming week, so we'll see.
Well, you got to be feeling better about that, right? After Texas is.
I do feel better about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I think maybe they might have put the crown on Arch a little too soon.
Well, Sark come out and he said, "How many schools are there? 136." He said, He goes, you take all those schools and you put them up against Ohio State and Florida, and you see how many they win. That was his excuse.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
That was his excuse. Like, hey, yeah, we lost to them because they're good. What do you want me to do? I don't know. A&M beat Mississippi State, which that was a 14.5-point game. I forget what the final score was. It was close.
Yeah, if I remember right, Mississippi State couldn't get out of their own way. Like they kept a lot of penalties. I think they might have had a couple turnovers.
Wrong page again.
You go to basketball.
Went to baseball for some reason that time.
When was the last thing you looked up?
Yeah. Let's see. 31-9. No, they did put it on them pretty good.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, though. They scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. So it's a lot closer than that. 7-3 at half, 14-3 after the third quarter. So hung around. And then Alabama put it on Vanderbilt. I watched that game. Alabama.
That was a good. That was a good ball game, dude. That was a good ball game.
I think Vanderbilt was good too.
And I honestly believe that it might have been a little closer ball game, had they been playing in Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, home field. Probably made it a little closer. And then we talked about some of the other. That was all the SEC games.
I still think Alabama would have won that ball game, though, even if it would have been in Vanderbilt.
I do too. I think they just better. Then let's see, Big Ten. Who was Penn State lost to UCLA? Did you see that crap? That's crazy. The number 1 and number 2 preseason ranked teams are not in the top 25 right now.
Well, I mean,
what's that tell you?
That's why it's called a preseason ranking.
No,
because they don't know. They don't know nothing.
Fake rankings. Yeah, UCLA beat them. I don't know, and they fired their coach, right? So.
Yeah, that's like their interim coach.
Penn State was a 26.5-point favorite.
There are Hog fans out there going, "That's what's going to happen to us."
They are. I've heard them say it already. I've seen that already. See, if UCLA can do it, so can we. I see it, dude. They and then Bobby had his press conference today. His Monday presser.
Yeah.
And man, they're eating it up, bro. He's saying all the right thing. Oh yeah, he's the greatest thing ever. He's the greatest thing ever. It's crazy. They'd be like, "Oh, we're not saying that, but you're saying that." So, that was about it. Ohio State won, no surprise. ACC, let's see what we got. Clemson beat up on North Carolina.
Now, Ohio State's got a game next week. They got to play Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think Ohio State probably wins, but you better not let your guard down. That Illinois team's tough, man.
Yep. Miami beat up on Florida State.
Man, beat the tar out of them. Wasn't even a ball game. Really disappointing as far as like a fan watching. You were wanting like a back and forth.
I mean, 28-22 final score.
Yeah, I think that was some mop-up duty in the fourth quarter because if I remember right, it was like 28-3 at one point or something like that, 21-3.
It was, yeah, 28-3 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was second string they were playing against or something.
Well, still, I remember having the ball towards the end. Anyway, Miami looks really good.
Yep.
Big 12. Nobody cares. That's it. That's all we got for college football. This was a rough week, dude. And then our top. Okay, so let's do our top 12.
All right, let's start at 12 and work up. I think it's better that way because everybody knows who number one is, right?
Well, I think it gets more interesting going the other way because we all know who the top ones are going to be.
Okay, all right. Number one, I've got Memphis. No, I've got Ohio State. Ohio State.
I wouldn't be surprised by you crazy man.
Yeah.
I have Ohio State as well.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2,
Oregon.
I have Oregon as well. Number 3,
Miami.
I have Miami as well. Okay, number 4,
Ole Miss.
I have Ole Miss as well. What is going on here? Number 5,
Indiana.
I have Oklahoma there. They're undefeated. What you mean?
Oh, wait. So you're going to make the undefeated case for OU.
I'm just saying, compared to another undefeated team, Indiana.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the one who said that without material, y'all aren't going to be there. Yeah.
I know, but right now,
you were saying a while ago, you were saying a while ago that, you'd put such and such over Georgia just because they got one loss, and now you're going to take OU, who you know is on a backup quarterback, and you're going to move them up to number 5. You're such a homer, dude.
I moved them back one. They were 4 last week. I dropped them one. I dropped them one.
You're such a homer.
It's because the defense is so good, bro. That's what's going to keep them in it.
Sure, whatever.
Texas sucks. We're going to win that one.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, who ain't played nobody yet, you're gonna put them at 5. Okay. Number 6.
They beat Illinois, who was ranked.
They fix to have 2 losses after this week.
I love the double standard. When we get down here to the bottom of my list, I love this double standard that you
Here we go. You sound like somebody else I know now. Okay. Number 6.
Number 6, Texas A&M.
I have Texas A&M as well at number 6. Number 7. Oops.
Texas Tech.
I have Missouri.
Ugh.
Texas Tech is in mine, but not that high. Not number 7. That's crazy. Nope. Number 8.
Well, they're both undefeated, and I think Texas Tech could beat Missouri. So
they might.
Why would I put Missouri ahead of Texas Tech?
I don't know, because I had Missouri ahead of them last week, so I kept them ahead of them.
And number 8, I got OU.
8 OU. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me spell it right. I have Alabama at number 8. Number 9.
BYU.
I have them in here, but not that high. Number 10. I have Georgia at number 9. Everybody moved up when Penn State and Texas lost. They're out. Texas was out last week, actually. For me, anyway. Number 10.
Georgia Tech.
Who the what? Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Okay. Who they beat?
So far, I think they might have beat FSU. I'm just trying to fit in teams from every conference. I mean, I could make 1 through 12 all SEC teams.
I'm genuinely curious. Just hang on.
I'm trying to fit in all the teams.
But they beat Clemson. That matters to you. I'm on the podcast right now.
Funny joke.
Anyway, number 11.
Number 11, I got Missouri.
I have Texas Tech.
No respect for Texas Tech. We actually have Texas Tech and Missouri in totally opposite. Like you have Missouri at 7. I have Texas Tech. I have Missouri at 11. That's where you have Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's ridiculous.
You're right. It is. It's completely ridiculous. Number 12.
Number 12, I fit in one mid-major, non-big school. I went with Memphis. Undefeated right now. Probably got a chance to go undefeated for the year just because of the crappy conference that they're in. Who knows? Maybe they'll get a couple of votes. I don't know.
They should make the playoff probably with their schedule.
They could. I mean, it's possible. I honestly, man, I see OSU with a good chance of going undefeated. I think Oregon, actually, one of those two teams, Oregon or OSU, is going to have at least one loss going into the college football playoffs because they'll have to play each other for the championship, right?
Ohio State and Oregon?
Yeah, aren't they in the same conference?
Yeah, they would play in the title game, I would imagine.
So they would play it. So one of them's going to have one loss.
Mm-hmm.
So OSU or Oregon, I think, has a good shot at going undefeated, one of them. And the rest of these teams, man, I don't really see them going undefeated. I see people knocking them out here and there. BYU, maybe. I'd have to look at their Big 12 schedule, but
I don't see anybody beating Miami the rest of the year.
Miami, that's a good one.
Yeah,
well, they'll have to play in an ACC title game too, right? And that could be Georgia Tech. That could be a good ball game, man. That might be Georgia Tech and Miami against each other.
Did they play one? I don't know if they even play one, dude. That's Clemson's.
Oh,
ain't it?
Yeah, Clemson. They're usually the champ out of there. Do they not play? Do they not play the title game?
I think they do. Yeah, ACC football championship. Yeah. Okay. Well, they may have to play Clemson. I don't know. Does that count Notre Dame? Because aren't they? That's not. They're independent. Football.
No, they're independent. Yeah.
That's basketball. And I think they're in something else in the basketball. Then Ace, I forget where they're at.
I think that's a decent 12 power ranking, man.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anybody beating Miami.
I mean, the only difference between my list and your list is you stuck in two more SEC teams than I did.
Yeah, I had Alabama and Georgia in there.
Yeah.
In Georgia, I've debated on them, really. I'm not sure. I don't know. See how it plays out. Anyway.
Well, they could end up. Okay, so there. I don't know. It'd be interesting. What if? Okay, let's say Texas Tech, or no, let's say Texas A&M, OU, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Alabama all finish the year with one loss. Okay.
Oh goodness.
How in the hell do you figure out who goes to the SEC championship game?
I don't know. I think that's going to be why they want to go that new format. You know what I mean? They'll be like, well, we need to get 6 SEC schools in and 6 Big Ten teams in. Or
well, I'm just talking about the SEC championship. If all those at the end of the year have one loss, I guess you have to go to tie breaks. You know, who beat who?
Strength of schedule, yeah.
The strength of schedule. That'd be crazy, man. You might end up with Georgia and Alabama playing each other again in the title game.
Ugh. All right, we'll switch over to NFL for a minute because neither one of us did very good this week again.
No, man, but there was some crazy outcomes this week in the NFL.
I know, and we got the one more game tonight, so we're not done yet. But
hey, I don't care what my record says. I had a good week. My Razorbacks did not lose this week, and my Cowboys won. Okay, I had a good weekend. I don't care what my record is. To me, that's a good weekend.
Okay. Well, right now we lost a lot of games. But anyway, Rams won, Vikings won, Colts beat the Raiders, Saints beat the Giants.
Saints beat the Giants.
Rattler gets his first win.
Rattler gets his first win. Yeah.
Um,
Whoop-de-doo. All I did was screw up my pick. Way to go.
Dallas wins. Pretty
Yeah,
easily.
Dallas. This is a fun little fact. Okay, through 5 games, Dallas playing 500 football through 5 games. Not many teams can say that. Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so crazy. You call me a homer.
Hey, I'm just happy they won. They freaking like
they're
everybody went.
literally the only team in the league. They're not 3-3.
No, they're 2-2-1.
2-2-1. I don't. Where'd you get 3 at?
I didn't get 3. I said they threw 5 ball games. They're playing 500 football, 2-2. Okay, not many teams can say that.
No other team can say that. You weirdo.
Well, there's one other team. They have a tie. Who do we tie with?
Yeah. That was another
Who
tie.
was Green Bay? But they might have 3 wins. I don't know.
They're 2-1-1. Ties. Get out of here with that.
Ties are stupid, man. I'm with you. We need to get rid of ties. I don't like them in dress wear. I don't like them in my sports. I am not a tie fan. Okay.
Okay. Then Denver beats the Eagles. Gives them their first loss.
But even though you and I probably did not predict that one, we did talk about going into that ball game that they've been in a lot of close ball games lately, and somebody's going to step up and bite them. I just didn't think it was going to be Denver.
I didn't either, but they did. Denver takes them down at home, too, man.
Yeah.
At Philly. And then let's see who won that game. Panthers get the win, and our boy Dowdle runs for 200-some yards.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done that at Dallas. What's up, man?
Well, it's kind of like I'm going to call it the Indiana Jones effect. Okay, getting some new scenery can really affect how you play. And Dabble gets his ass out of Dallas, and all of a sudden he's like Superman. So,
speaking of Superman, Houston beat up on Baltimore because Baltimore is like everybody's hurt. I think I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, there was only one thing out of the Baltimore thing that I really didn't understand. Like I understand your whole defense is hurt and all that, but you have Derrick Henry, and he touched the ball 15 times for 33 yards. That's ridiculous. When your quarterback's hurt, when you need to control time of possession and all that, because you need to slow the game down and keep your defense off the field, you give the ball to Derrick Henry 15 times for 33 yards. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself. Okay. I would have used him much better in Dallas. They need to send his ass to Dallas.
Well, maybe they thought the defense thought that too, right? It's because he's only getting 2 yards a carry. So
yeah,
like,
but
all right, we ain't gonna run it. We're gonna have to throw it because they're not gonna let us run it.
Now he's one of those backs that needs to get like 25 to 30 carries a ball game, just because he's going to get 3 hard yards every time he touches the ball, but he's going to get that 1 or 2 shot, 2 shots a game where he's going to break one on somebody. And if you're only putting the ball in his hand 15 times, I mean, you're limiting the number of chances he has to break one. Mm-hmm. So I just thought they didn't use him very well. Plus they got behind. And then once you get behind, offensive coordinators totally forget about the run and just start chunking the ball. That's what they do.
Yeah. And then the Tennessee-Arizona game, did you see that?
I did see that.
Dude, they were up like 21-6 or something. The guy's running this long touchdown run and then drops the ball right at the end. And there was a pick, and then a fumble, and then a scoop, and then a fumble into the end zone, and then a recovery for a touchdown. It was the craziest thing I ever saw in my life. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. I can't believe they come back and won that. And
Tennessee
good for Cam, though. Yeah, good for Cam.
Yeah. Cam gets him a win.
Of course, he gets, Cardinals are so, I don't know, man. They like ever since Larry Fitzgerald left, it's like the Cardinals have just they're Jekyll and Hyde, man. They're like one game they look stellar, and like the next game they look like they shouldn't even be playing football.
Yep. This might be the end of the Kyler. Maybe. Anyway, Tampa Bay, Seattle. Did you see that game? Holy smokes. Baker was freaking on fire, man. 29-33, 379 yards. Drives them down there to get the win.
And I don't know what was I thinking going against Baker? I've been picking Baker all season, and then I pick against him. What was I thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking either. I don't know. We thought Seattle at home. I don't know what we thought. That was dumb.
I mean, it was a close ball game. Seattle could have won that ball game, but they didn't.
Yeah. Then we got and then Detroit beat Cincinnati. No surprise there. They stink without Joe Burrow. Washington and the Chargers. Washington ended up winning that one. Commanders get the win.
Didn't just get it. I mean, they dominated most of that game, dude. I was really, really surprised.
Yeah, they beat them 27-10. That's pretty comfortable. Chargers jumped out 10-0, though. Remember we were talking about that when we were whatever. And then last night, Patriots beat the Bills, man.
Dude, May gets a big time win against.
That's crazy.
Dude, that was a big game. What's his name? Diggs, man. He was showing out against his old team. I think he had a little extra iron in the fire or something last night. Because
I saw a video of him after the game in the locker room dancing and hamming it up. You know what I mean? 10 catches, 146 yards.
Yeah,
he had a good day. Yeah, for sure.
He had a good day.
And then tonight we got Kansas City at Jacksonville, and that'll round out our games. And I don't know how many we lost this week. We had a bad week, both of us. NFL's we may just need to switch to college and forget this NFL crap.
Well, I've done put my money in the pot. I got to keep going, man.
I know. It's oh well. Oh, all right. Anything else you saw this weekend? Do some let's see. The Vikings won over in London.
Yeah. No, that's about it. I'm interested in this game tonight. I think I got Jacksonville picked, which is crazy. I can't believe I did that, but I think I have Jacksonville picked.
You did. I did too, actually. Of course, don't take us for NFL picks. It's a rough week.
Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet, man. Get your little Sarkican app open and.
I can't. I'm broke. I lost my bet. I lost all my money.
You should have got Matt to pick you a parlay, man.
Nah, that's my problem. Is I play these long parlays every week, trying to hit big instead of just betting.
Sure.
Yeah, I came close, man. I came within one game a couple weeks ago. Who was it?
Dude, I watched.
I don't remember now.
I watched this film crew following Dana White around, and he goes to this poker room, or it was a baccarat room, and I don't even know how to play baccarat. And he sits down, and he's doing $100,000 bets, gets down like $1.5 million, and ends up walking away from the table with $700,000 up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man! I mean, that's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Like, even if I had that kind of money, I'm not betting that kind of money. Ain't happening.
Heck no. About $20 is my limit, no matter how rich I am.
Yeah, I'm a guy that hits like the
He hits like the $300 million lotto, and I'm still sitting at the $5 table. Playing blackjack,
just playing slots, man.
nickel slots.
Yeah. All right, dude. Well, I got to get out of here. I got some doctor's appointment stuff anyway.
All right, I got to go put on my mowing shoes and go mow the front yard. Looks like it's about to rain, so maybe
that sounds super fun. I got to do that.
At least it's cool outside right now, or cooler.
All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, and catch you back here on Wednesday. We'll do some NFL picks again. Hope for a better week. And catch you later. Peace out.
All right, man. Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.